Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beeman Toyota in Nashville. Had a question here on the Highlander, so I'm going to go ahead and answer that. All right. So I'm looking at two different Highlanders here, and I've opened the hood on them for a very good reason. The one on the left here, the silver one, is the Highlander Hybrid. The one on the right is your Highlander standard gas with the V6. So the questions that I've had have been a few. So I'm going to answer those here kind of systematically for us. So now your standard Highlander is going to have your V6 in here. It's a 3.5 liter V6 engine. All right. It produces 295 horsepower. Very, very nice looking vehicle, of course. So, and I wanted to show you that. All right. I'm going to walk over to the hybrid. So kind of take this all in here. I'm going to walk over to the hybrid, and you're going to see a difference. Your hybrid now has a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. Now, by itself, that engine would be the same thing that's in the RAV4, in the Camry. It's the same engine that's in those other vehicles. The difference is that when you pair it with the hybrid, your hybrid side of it, you, instead of getting 203 horsepower, you now get 243 horsepower, which is a little less horsepower than what your gas version gets, of course. But you're going to notice, if you look here, you're going to see, maybe not on this because these windows are deep tinted, but 24 miles per gallon is your combined, 21 city, 29 highway. Right now, this is on the front wheel drive version. It's a little bit less, just a tick less on the all wheel drive. And then this is the all-wheel drive version, 35, 35, 35. So 35 city, 35 highway in your hybrid. Now, let me make sure that this one over here, kind of while we're talking here, is another hybrid. And it's the same thing. So we're just kind of showing some differences here. But, all right, so if we're looking at the two vehicles, they look very similar, of course. They're very, very alike when it comes to how they're equipped, of course. But that is one of the main questions that people have. The other question is, if you notice where that hybrid drive is, you'll notice over here is where the battery is. All right. So the other question, and I've done a video on this showing you where it's at, is your hybrid battery is basically your main engine battery, like what you saw right here. For your hybrids is actually in the back of the vehicle. So it's all the way in the back. And I have another video where I've showed you how to get to that. Just search the Highlander battery, and you'll be able to find it on my channel here. So I showed you very, very easily how to find that. So, but like I said, if you're looking under the hood, that's really about the only spot you're going to find a difference between the hybrid and the non-hybrid. But it's also something else. If you looked at the 2019 models in the Highlander, you had the ability to get a 4-cylinder in a non-hybrid Highlander. That is no longer. So the V6 is the standard in the gas, and the only way to get the hybrid is the 4-cylinder. So now I'm also going to tell you too, this hybrid combination, it's the same in the Camry, it's the same in the RAV4, it's the same in the Venza, it will be the same in the Sienna, which most people have heard about that now, that the Sienna is going all hybrid for 2021. So 2021 Siennas, you will not be able to get them currently in the gas model. Currently, you can get them with this exact motor in the Sienna. The Siennas are going to be most likely getting around the same fuel economy as your Highlander, somewhere around 35 miles per gallon with the hybrid. And it's, it's obviously the Sienna is a great vehicle to turn into a hybrid, because most people that drive them are looking for economy, money savings, and definitely for size and trying to haul a lot of kids around, mostly, is kind of what it seems to be. So like I said, just kind of showing you some of the differences here when it comes to the two vehicles. Now, I'll also show you real quick on the inside. if you walk into the inside, you're going to notice another difference in the Highlander when it comes to the hybrid. And I'll go ahead and turn it on because I have the key in my pocket here. But you'll notice the dash, and I'm going to go ahead and shut this door. So hopefully I can kind of block that sun. There we go. All right, so you'll notice over here that you have your charge, your eco, and your power. That's where your RPM gauge would be on a normal vehicle, and that's just showing your charge, eco, power. Anytime that it says ready, which you can see that it says right over in that area, ready, means you're ready to drive. All right, now it shows that the hood's open too, so you can see that. But so if you look at that, you can see that that's one way. Of course, that it's different as well, not just the engine. Your dash is a little bit different on your Highlander. But I'll walk over here and I will show you this one, where when I start it here, you'll see over there is your gauge for your tachometer. So you can see how it revs up there for you. So but that's basically, like I said, that realistically on the inside, there's that's different. You'll notice also, and I'll pop back over, this is going to be a little bit different because you don't have your hybrid functions, and I'll show you what your hybrid functions are over here on the other vehicle as well. Sorry to jump back and forth, just kind of giving you a little bit of a difference here between the two. But what you'll see is right here, you have EV and Trail. Those are hybrid functions that you don't get on the other vehicle. So EV is electric vehicle mode. Trail more or less means that you're planning on going off-road. So kind of easy to figure out exactly what we're looking for there. So, oh, and then also you can always see your hybrid there. And like I've said in other videos, when you have a hybrid, it'll also have your different emblem there, and it'll have the blue around the emblem. It'll also have the blue around the emblem on the key. So when you look at the key, if you can kind of see this here, the key will have the blue around the emblem as well when it's the hybrid of any of the Toyotas. So once again, 6-cylinder, 295 horsepower. Definitely a great motor. It's been around for a while. It's the same one that Toyota puts in the Camry as well. Same one that they put in the other Highlanders. It's, you know, Avalon has the same motor. Toyota is very, very good at using the same piece of equipment on multiple vehicles. That way, when it's been proven, you don't have to worry about mechanical issues or stuff that pop up from being a new motor like some of the other manufacturers have when they have multiple motors in different vehicles. So like I said, if it's got a V6 in it and it's a Toyota, it's this motor. If it has a 4-cylinder in it and it's a Toyota, it's this motor. If it's a hybrid and it's a Toyota, and actually let me back up on the thing before you guys call me out on it. If it's the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, it's this motor. Before you guys call me out on the Prius and the Corolla with the 1.8 liter, that's your, yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying 4-cylinder, 2.5 liter, it's that motor. When it has the hybrid, it's with that. And by the way, appreciate all you guys that would call me out on that, and I definitely appreciate it when you tell me when I've said something that's wrong. But I know it's few and far between. You guys just kind of look for it. So definitely appreciate you guys and all you guys, you know, watching the channel and being subscribers to the channel. It's very, very highly appreciated. So let me know if you have any questions about these two. Like I said, I'm mainly focusing on the engine and the engine compartments here for you guys, so you guys can get a good look at what your engine looks like, what your differences are between the two. Your relay and your fuse box is right here. All your clear bottles, of course, that you can see. If you have any fluids that might be low, you can see those. Like I said, clear fuse box, computers here. Very, very easy to figure out if you have an issue with a lot of that. So like I said, Steve Watts with Beaman Toyota. I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know if I left something out or if there's something you thought I should have said. I definitely appreciate every one of you guys. Like, subscribe, and definitely put a comment down there. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to respond to every one of you. It's very, very rare that I see one or that I miss one and I don't respond. So Steve Walsh, Beaman Toyota in Nashville. Also, if you guys are looking for a vehicle, definitely reach out to me here at the dealership. I'm more than happy to be your salesperson, and I will make sure you understand your vehicle before you take it home. And if you have questions going forward, you always have access to me. So Steve Walsh, Beaman Toyota in downtown Nashville. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.